Follow me into the shop. What are you doing with the torch?
These have red Loctite in the threads in these, so you can't just crack them loose.
I put a key in a coupling for Sanjo.
Ooh, that looks perfect.
You do a good job, Mike.
Tell me something.
I'm changing the shaft in this PGM 511 gear motor.
Changing it because it was what before?
Changing it from K1 shaft to a K4 shaft.
And even though it's bigger, it will still fit into the same housing?
Yes, it will. Basically just longer.
Okay.
Longer, different key style. Otherwise, the gear size is the same, the teeth.
Jacob, you asked, why do the 24V solenoids get hot on a hydraulic manifold and cause slow-moving operation?
Probably because you got constant power to it, it's not supposed to have it. It should only be powered when it's on demand. If you've got 24-hour power to it, it'll just sit there and heat up.
How would you fix that?
Without knowing the system, without knowing the schematic, you would have to look and see if it's got some kind of a PLC, or if there's a joystick or some kind of a toggle switch. Maybe the toggle switch is worn out.
Okay. Thank you.
So, we now know that that was a pretty good fit.
Yes, indeed.
Key's right in the middle, and so that'll work perfect. You can see the red Loctite is some of it's melted, which allows it to be freed up. Otherwise, you ain't getting that out of there.
Richard, Mark, what are you two up to?
Just cleaning up the test bench, getting it organized and ready for testing valves. So I need to check them now and make sure that I did a good job.
Why do the 24V solenoids get hot on a hydraulic manifold and cause slow-moving operation?
I would say that's likely due to inrush current.
Inrush current?
Yes.
And what does that mean?
The spool that is being moved by the coil is not fully moving. Thus, the amperage could be 3-4 times its normal.
Which would make it really hot.
Yes.
Can you fix that problem?
Yes, you'd have to look at whatever the solenoid is operating. If it's a valve, it's likely sticking, not shifting fully. Might not be mechanically stuck, but it could be because there's too much hydraulic flow and pressure, and the coil doesn't have enough strength to overcome it. So yes, Lloyd is correct.
There you go, Lloyd. You're right.
Just not as correct as me.
What are we doing?
These are two P14s.
Wait, two?
Two. I got a second one on my bench.
Oh.
This key through this eccentric ring
Yeah.
was stuck on. There must have been some kind of debris
Yeah.
that ran through it.
How'd you get it out of there?
Lift up the back end, beat it with a hammer.
Nice. Your favorite tool?
Your favorite tool.
Basically, this will sit on the bottom of the housing. So kind of sit like that. It'll sit on with the rest of it. Okay, see how I can't even get it on?
Yeah.
So this is worn, but anyways, it's stuck here, and I had to beat it to the point where this would slide through without sliding my key through the needle bearing in the back end.
We're usually in this shop. We're going somewhere else today. Now we're in Buffalo. Let's check out the machines we have here.
Look at this.
Think we can get in it? You can kind of see in there. Ew, it looks gross. What do you think is under the floor? What's your guess?
It looks like there's a tank there.
Okay. Hold on. Dead animals for sure.
All right.
When do you think the last time it was open?
Oh, they had, I think they had racks over this.
I see dirt and cigarettes. There's a hole over there.
There's nothing there.
I hope there's animals in this one.
No.
There's definitely something underneath. Ew.
Wow.
Smells.
Oh, that's horrific.
Some piece of machinery that sat in there.
Is this a CNC machine?
This is CNC. So this would be if you want to make 50 of something, a couple minutes, as opposed to a manual machinist who could take 30 minutes.
What type of stuff are we going to be making in this?
Gear housings.
For the build program?
Exactly. If you If you see these nozzles in here, that's coolant nozzles. We've never used one of these before. We're gonna test a bunch of stuff out.
This one?
Traditional drill press. It doesn't even have the readout on here. It's very simple, but it's a nice machine.
What other things do we get for this location?
Well, I think that we just decided 10 minutes ago that we're gonna bring in the waterjet here. These came with the building. Yeah, I don't think they've used them very much though.
A lathe?
Yeah, bingo. I do not know. I see wheels.
Looks like a barbecue.
Oh, I see Miller. Looks like it's a welding machine. A power supply and a feeder. Plywood cutting. We need to make our own crates. Old grinder. There you go. Very old. I don't know if we'll ever use it. This is a bandsaw. Cuts, but it's in one large band that goes through the whole machine.